The emergency alert that wasn't meant for humans. Emergency alerts are designed to protect people. Storm warnings, evacuation notices, amber alerts, messages meant to save lives. But 3 years ago, millions of people across the country received an alert authorities claim was never sent. Phones vibrated, televisions activated by themselves, radio stations interrupted simultaneously. The message lasted only 47 seconds. And according to those who saw it, the alert was not meant for humans. Chapter 1: The Blackout Night. The incident became known online as Blackout Night. It began on November 18, 2023, at exactly 2:13 a.m. Entire sections of multiple cities suddenly lost power. Traffic lights shut down. Internet service disappeared. Emergency lines stopped responding. At first, authorities blamed a massive electrical failure. Then the emergency alerts appeared. Every screen activated at once. Phones, computers, televisions, billboards, even disconnected devices somehow turned on automatically. The message displayed a black screen with white text. No government logo. No official warning code. Only one sentence. Do not look outside. Chapter 2: The Broadcast. Most people assumed it was a hoax. Until the second message appeared. The text changed slowly across every screen. If you hear knocking, do not answer. Then the emergency tone began playing again. Louder this time. Distorted. Almost painful to hear. And hidden beneath the static. People reported hearing whispers. Thousands of overlapping voices speaking too quietly to understand. The alert continued. Remain away from windows. Do not observe the figures. That final sentence terrified people most. Because almost immediately after it appeared, reports flooded social media. People claiming they saw movement outside their homes. Tall figures standing silently in the streets during the blackout. Motionless. Watching houses. Watching windows. Watching anyone who looked outside. Chapter 3: The Livestream. One of the most famous recordings came from a streamer named Caleb Ross. At the time of the blackout, Caleb was live streaming late-night games from his apartment. Thousands watched in real time as the emergency alert interrupted his broadcast. At first, Caleb laughed nervously, assuming someone had hacked the system. But then viewers noticed something behind him. Outside the apartment window, a figure standing perfectly still beneath the streetlights. Tall, unnaturally thin, its face hidden in darkness. Chat messages exploded instantly warning Caleb not to turn around. Then the emergency alert changed again. This time the voice actually spoke through the speakers. Cold, emotionless. They notice awareness. Caleb froze. The figure outside slowly tilted its head upward toward his apartment. Then more figures emerged from the darkness below. Dozens of them, standing silently across the empty street, watching. Chapter 4: The Rules. As panic spread nationwide, the emergency message continued updating. People later reconstructed the alert from surviving recordings. The warnings became increasingly disturbing. Do not speak to them. Do not mimic unfamiliar voices. If a person outside calls your name, remain silent. Then came the final instruction. If one enters your home, pretend not to see it. Authorities never explained the meaning behind the message. But during the blackout, thousands reported identical experiences. Knocking at doors and windows. Voices imitating family members. Shadows moving through rooms after lights failed. And according to police reports later leaked online, entire families disappeared during the alert without signs of forced entry. Chapter 5: The Hospital Footage. At approximately 3:01 a.m., security cameras inside St. Mercy Hospital captured one of the most terrifying recordings connected to blackout night. The footage showed hospital hallways during the blackout. Backup emergency lights flickered dimly. Doctors and nurses moved nervously through corridors. Then suddenly, every person in the hallway stopped moving simultaneously, as if listening to something distant. Seconds later, one nurse slowly pointed toward the security camera. Standing at the far end of the corridor was a tall black figure, motionless, its limbs too long, its body impossibly thin. The staff began walking backwards slowly, but the figure never moved. Then the camera feed distorted violently. When the footage returned, the hallway was empty. Every staff member had disappeared. Chapter 6: The Final Transmission. At 3:33 a.m., the emergency alert broadcast suddenly resumed one final time. The screen displayed only static. Then a new sentence appeared. "They see you now." Immediately afterward, power returned across the cities. The figures outside vanished. Phones rebooted normally. Internet service resumed, and authorities denied everything. Government agencies claimed no emergency broadcast had been transmitted. No official explanation was ever released. Most footage from Blackout Night disappeared from the internet within days. But some recordings still remain hidden online. And according to conspiracy theories, the alert was never intended to warn humanity. It was intended to warn something else. Chapter 7: The Final Warning. Today nobody officially acknowledges Blackout Night ever happened. But every year on November 18th, people still report strange electrical interference after 2 a.m. Emergency tones playing briefly through silent televisions. Unknown figures appearing near windows during power outages. And according to urban legend, if your phone ever activates by itself in the middle of the night and displays a warning telling you not to look outside, you should listen carefully, because the alert may already be too late. Ending. So if your lights suddenly go out tonight, and your screen displays a message warning you to stay away from the windows, do not ignore it, because some emergency alerts are meant to protect people, and some alerts reveal the truth. Subscribe to ShadowLore for more dark mysteries and forgotten legends. And remember, every legend has a secret.